get this, in view, outlook, way we're taking information has changed. That's my outlook. That's a paradigm. Once we shift that, then our outlooks change our actions. I want to learn. I want to improve. And I want to get better. I want to be a better father. I want to be a better husband. I want to be a better reader. I want to be a better visionary, a better coach, better mentor, a better version of myself holistically in all the areas, better friend, better son, better brother. You see this though? How do we do that? Well, that's a good question. The answer is, as much as we wish it would be this way, change does not happen by osmosis. It doesn't. We're not a fucking butterfly. We don't start off as caterpillars and then automatically, by God's divine experience for us, is go into a cocoon and it come out a beautiful butterfly. So because it doesn't have by osmosis, it becomes a choice. And unfortunately, it's a choice that many of us choose not to make. So we stay the version of ourselves. And how do we do that? Well, there's a lot of sayings out there, but one is like, we'll be the same person. I think it's 5 years from now. Maybe it's 10, whatever. You get the idea. Same person we are today, with the exception of two things. The books we read, and get that, the books you read. Period. I'll put a period after that. And the people we surround ourselves with. So now we're talking about two important concepts. Don't worry, I'll finish the update. Two important concepts. One is the idea of read. So many people don't do that. Once we graduate from high school or college, it's done. As far as important information that's going to lead to us, give to us the gift of knowledge in the area that we're really looking to move towards. But our inputs, our daily inputs, change our outlooks. Meaning what we put in here changes the way we view the world. In my coaching program, we call them paradigms. It's the lens through which we're viewing the work. So if, for example, if you're reading really great, empowering personal growth and development, basically teaching you how to use your mind for the betterment of your life and other people's life, how to control your thoughts and not let them run rampant, how to lock into a goal, steadfast. It's the only thing you see, and all the obstacles will fall away. Only if you take in those inputs and you learn from others. You see, by reading daily, we're standing on the shoulders of giants. How many years does it take for someone to document something like that? All their journeys, all their experiences, their business building, their business failures. How do they go from zero to their first million? How do they go from their first million to their 10th million? Or whatever it is? It's undocumented. They laid it out for us. There's never been a time in the history of the world that access is more readily at our fingertips. You understand that? We have no excuses. Before, we had to climb to the top of the mountain and ask the old man, the guru with the beard, "Hey man, I climbed all the way up here. Tell me what to do." And he'd hand you a fucking book. Say, get your ass down there and read it. That's what we had. But now we don't have to go to the library, although I think it's a good idea. We don't have to climb to the top of the mountain and ask the guru. Everything's at our fingertips. Which brings light on something very important. It's not what we know. It's not what we know. It's the gap between that and the actual actions. So back to inputs. If I change the way I view the world, because now I'm standing on the shoulders of giants, and I listen closely. When I say listen, I mean audiobooks, but in this case, physical. I'm listening to the heart of the author. I'm not just reading. I'm taking it in such a way that I can take it in, understand it, assimilate the information, go out in the world and use it, bring it back to my reading and study it, and then go back out in the world and do it again. And it looks like this. It's a benevolent upward cycle. It spirals upward and up, eventually turning in the form of fulfillment and getting back so we can give to others. But we can't give to people what we don't have. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And that's what a lot of us are doing. As our cups are filled 75% with bullshit, with doubt, worry, frustration, anxiety, there's no room in here to put the new stuff in. Our eyes only see, and our ears only hear what our brains are looking for. Which means that if your cup is 3/4 full, and something comes in there that's running counter to an existing pyramid, the way you view the world, something you just thought, or you just know is the truth, factual, knock on wood. How many of those things have you changed your mind on later? When you were given a new piece of information, you're like, oh shit, I was wrong. How many things in the world have been that way? The Wright brothers, Edison, Elon Musk, putting people on Mars as a possibility? He's not locked up. He's not put in an insane asylum. Roll this thing back 500 years ago, better bet he would have been. So, it's our inputs that change our outlooks. And then the outlook, the way we view the world, get this, in view, outlook, the way we're taking information has changed. That's my outlook, that's a paradigm. Once we shift that, then our outlooks change our actions. Meaning, what we do. Because what we hold the conscious mind is just a thought, just an idea. It's just a book. Book smarts. What are you doing with that? You're just thinking about it? You're just regurgitating? You're just sharing it like, I'm so smart, look at me. What are you fucking doing? Are you doing anything with the information? Are you putting it out in the world for good? Have you impressed it, your repetition, over and over and over and over and over again? To your subconscious mind, so it becomes who you are, becomes a part of who you are. That only happens by reading, assimilating, using your like in business, going back to the study. It's called the cycle of learning. And you go out in the world and do it again. It goes like this. So it changes your actions. What are you doing with that information? And guess what? Our actions produce our outcomes. What actually happens, what comes back to us. Inputs, outlook, actions, outcomes. In my coaching program, I say our thoughts create our feelings create our actions, and our actions create the results. So right in there between the thought, that's impacted by what we're taking. It really is. Take this back to the beginning real quick. It's hard. So when you change your inputs, not just once, twice, every day. Change your inputs every day. Your outlook, your viewpoint, your paradigm will shift over time with constant spaced repetition, which means long durations of time, every stability. So how your actions change.
I'm breaking free, I'm rewriting the script. No more bound by the past I can't fix. Change the game.